What's up, YouTube? This Autumn. Hey, man, we brought Tupac back on the channel. Tupac Lost Vibe interviews actually requested down in the comments. We did one interview where it was like, hey, y'all do Lost Vibe interview. Basically tell like the rundown of him and Biggie beef and stuff like that. And it give us more information as well. So, hey, we finna get our reaction on camera. But we get in the video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, drop down in the comments on bank songs. Bank of videos I'll see us right to next time on the channel. On the road to 4,000 let's get it done. Bet. Alright, guys, let's get to the video. Let's get it. Let's roll. Go. Lost Vibe interview for sure.
Just remember that right here, I could have been doing something with a lot of curses in it, and I wouldn't have run with online vibes to the last word. It'd have been a whole bunch of motherfucking rockers. But I ain't gonna do that for the kids out there, so I changed. But vibe online. So imagine it was a rap on the back of that. Vibe online. That's it.
Oh, I just wanted to say, hey, this the youngins trying to get into the OG, like I say, like every video for sure.
He said he could have been doing something else besides his interview. But he ain't gonna do it because he changed.
He changed for sure. For sure, for sure.
Vibe online. So imagine it was a rap on the back of that. Vibe online. That's it.
Where do you see yourself in 20 years from now?
If God give me breath for 20 more years, I see myself changing the world. Because my thought patterns are so opposite of what's the norm.
Really?
So I would have to change the world, or I have to be changed by the world.
Ooh. In 20 years, he was seeing himself changing the world. He got to be changed by the world.
If God gave him breath for 20 more years, he see himself changing the world.
Or getting changed by the world. That's real for sure. I just knew he wanted to change the world. He had a lot of stuff that we've been seeing. He had a lot of stuff in storage for sure. And that's what I like about Tupac. You feel me? Just getting into him. I love his vibe for sure.
Are so opposite of what's the norm.
Really?
So I would have to change the world, or I have to be changed by the world.
How does it work with Suge and I think West Coast for you? And a lot of your East Coast fans feel like your new allegiance to the West Coast has felt, you know, a lot of them feel maybe you're not as loyal to the East Coast anymore. And
that's so nonsense. It's poppycock. Because this is not a new allegiance to the West Coast. I've been on the West Coast all this time. It's just because some people, not all, right, some people on the East Coast be on their dick so hard that they never heard me say that I'm living on the West Coast.
Right.
It's just that by me keeping it real, I always said where I came from. I always gave New York their props. On Me Against the World, I took a whole song to give it up. So now on the next album, when I want to give it up for my home, where I'm at, everybody got a problem. Why they don't have no problem with Biggie saying?
We finna get into Biggie though. He finna jump into Biggie, bro. You feel me? I don't know what's going on.
He said everybody gave props when he made a whole song about New York.
Yeah.
But when he made a song with his hometown, nobody ain't give it props.
Ooh, nobody ain't give it props for sure. That's crazy though.
I took a whole song to give it up. So now on the next album, when I want to give it up for my home, where I'm at, everybody got a problem. Why they don't have no problem with Biggie saying Brooklyn in the house every fucking show he do? Why they don't have a problem with Bronx and Boom? They just did a Sprite commercial off the Bridge and KRS. Why is it not hip hop when I do it? Well, I mean, goddamn. Why is it suddenly a nigga tripping when I do it? Why everybody else could have a war, have beef within the music, talk about differences, and it's okay, it's music, it's hip hop, it's groundbreaking. When I do it, it's war. And that's
he's saying when he do it, it's war. That's why he feeling like when he do the stuff, it's war. When everybody else do it, ain't no problem. You feel me?
It's nothing but just rap.
You feel me? It ain't hip hop when he do it for sure. No.
Everybody else could have a war, have beef within the music, talk about differences, and it's okay, it's music, it's hip hop, it's groundbreaking. When I do it, it's war. And that's all I'm doing. All I'm doing is saying I'm tired of you talking about where you from. And if that's what we're gonna do now, because we was doing it like hip hop was one nation. And I have proof to say what I was doing. I did more for the East Coast than the East Coast did. I put more guns in East Coast niggas' hands than East Coast niggas did when they came out here. I put them niggas on the more weed gates and weed spots and safe havens and safe spots than the East Coast did. I put more rappers on than they did. I gave Biggie his first shows.
Oh,
I was the one.
I didn't know that.
I ain't know that either.
You feel me? I see that this interview basically, you know what I'm saying, that's a rundown for sure. You know what I'm saying? He gave Biggie his first show. I didn't know that for sure. I really want to know how, I know it's going to explain, I really want to know how they fell out for sure. Because y'all just, they was saying they was like cool. Like in movies, I seen they was like very close in movies. And that's all I seen Tupac on was movies for sure. But I don't know. You feel me? I didn't know he gave Biggie his first show.
I didn't know that either.
Cool.
I knew that was cool though.
Yeah, for sure.
The East Coast did. I put more rappers on than they did. I gave Biggie his first shows. I was the one I was that bridge that niggas used to walk on to get over here. I explained it. I'm the one that told you. I'm why all these niggas run around with a gangbang on their payroll now.
Is there still a beef going on with you and Biggie?
It was never a beef. It's only a difference in opinion.
Right.
To me, if I like my homeboy Suge gave me the best advice I could ever give from anybody. He said when people ask him if he's beefing with Bad Boy with Puffy, he says like me going to a playground and picking on a little kid.
Right.
That's like me being mad at my little brother because he getting cash now. I'm not mad at that. I'm just mad at my little brother when he don't respect me. Now when you don't respect me, I'm gonna spank your ass. I don't give a fuck how rich you got on the block. I'm your big brother. I will break your big ass down.
So he said basically there's no beef.
It's no beef,
There's
bro.
got differences.
Differences, bro. He not getting respected for sure. That way he feel like he not. Tupac older? I don't know who's older. Like I thought Biggie was older.
I think Tupac older.
I didn't know because he is saying something about Big Brother and stuff, but I didn't know. I thought Biggie was older for sure, but I don't know. Y'all let us know in the comments who's older because I really want to know that for sure.
When you don't respect me. Now when you don't respect me, I'm gonna spank your ass. I don't give a fuck how rich you got on the block. I'm your big brother. I will break your big ass down. And that's my only point. And I feel as though he wronged me. You got out of hand and you wronged me. You got seduced by the power, not because he's an evil person, but because money is evil if it's not handled right. If you lose your composure, you can do anything. And
money is evil.
You say Biggie got seduced by the power.
He got seduced by the power? What you mean by that though?
Like when people get money, they think they have power now.
Oh, they just think they just that. You feel me? They just think they just that.
Okay, he said Biggie not an evil person.
Mm-hmm.
He just got money, and money is evil.
Yeah. Do they be saying money is the root of all evil or no?
Yeah.
I heard somebody say that before, like money, like...
They say because when you get money, you act like you control everybody, and now you a victim because everybody's going to come after you.
You feel me? Like, sometimes money do change folks. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And you're wrong, but you got seduced by the power, not because he's an evil person, but because money is evil if it's not handled right. If you lose your composure, you can do anything. And he fear got stronger than love, and niggas did things that they know they weren't supposed to do. They know in their heart. That's why they in hell now. Right. They can't sleep. That's why they telling all the reporters and all the people, why they doing this? They fucking up, they pop, because they in hell. They can't make money, they can't go anywhere, they can't look at themselves, because they know the prodigal son has returned. I'm alive. The ghost is walking around. You know what I mean? And I'm alive talking. In jail, I didn't talk. I made peace. Now, everybody that thinks that I disrespected or I love my East Coast fans. I'm from there. I'm eating New York pizza. I drive New York Jeeps. I want to hear New York. But I'm saying, let's keep it real for a second. If you have the level of music that you are, study. Go back and study. Study how Party and Bullshit was me before I met Biggie. You don't hear my style in this rap. Study how after I met Biggie, Ready to Die come out, his whole style changed. Study. Study why I would be mad. Study why I would be mad when half of the major New York rappers...
Hold on, he said something about his style change. Something about his style change. Biggie's style change? I don't know. I
don't know how he's trying to put it.
I don't know how he's trying to put it for sure either, but we finna go ahead and say, hey, we finna see out for sure.
This rap. Study how after I met Biggie, Ready to Die come out, his whole style changed. Study. Study why I would be mad. Study.
Okay, so he's probably trying to say, study how when he first met Biggie versus how the song when they did Ready to Die came out.
Okay.
And peep how Biggie's style changed.
Okay.
And study. Study how Party and Bullshit was me before I met Biggie. You don't hear my style in this rap. Study how after I met Biggie, Ready to Die come out, his whole style changed. Study. Study why I would be mad. Study why I would be mad when half of New York, half of the major New York.
He probably trying to say that Biggie is trying to take it, copy his style. Cause he said people it was this before I met Biggie.
Okay.
And then when Ready to Die came out, people his whole style changed.
I don't let him.
He said study while I will be mad.
We gotta ask the comments for sure. We gotta ask the comments for sure. Is he right on that one? Correct him in the comments for sure. We don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know.
What it sound like.
We taking a wild guess. No cap.
His rap. Study how after I met Biggie, Ready to Die come out, his whole style changed. Study why I would be mad. Study why I would be mad when half of New York, half of the major New York rappers, or they managers, or they agents, or they somebody was there when I got shot, and nobody couldn't give me no information. Just study that. Study how when Wu-Tang got their chain snatched at 6'6" Dukes, I not only found who did it, but gave them the message that if they want to see the niggas that did it, they can see them. Man to man. Just you and them. No guns, no nothing. If you feel like that. That's all I ask for. That's all I ask for.
Nobody said.
Wow.
Half of the New York big rappers back then was there when he got shot. But he couldn't tell them who did it. But when Wu-Tang them they chain snatched.
They could tell him.
He told them who did it. And said if you want to see the person, you can see them man to man, no guns, no nothing.
So it is the run out on every beef. It's a run out on it's a run out on everything for sure.
Man to man. Just you and them. No guns, no nothing. If you feel like that. That's all I ask for. That's all I ask for. If you're gonna act like you a gangster or a G or the king of New York, I'm gonna expect that. And when you don't come through, then I'm gonna want to crush your empire. And that's what it's time for.
So do you think Puffy was involved in the shooting?
Only they can answer that question. I have my own opinion, but I wouldn't slander their name like they did mine. I wouldn't say things that I knew, you know what I mean? I believe so. I do believe so. I have proof things that I could say that will back up my claim.
What was the question though?
Do he think that Puffy doing that? Do he think Puffy was involved in the shooting?
Okay, Puffy is Biggie or no?
Puffy is probably somebody in Biggie group.
Okay.
I don't know who Puffy is either though. I really don't.
I have my own opinion, but I wouldn't slander their name like they did mine. I wouldn't say things that I knew, you know what I mean? I believe so. I do believe so. I have proof things that I could say that will back up my claim, but this is not for the world to know about. You know what I mean? It's between me and him, and only he knows. So every time he say it didn't happen or that's the only thing that makes this become an issue to everybody. Because you seen what I said in the Vibe article. I basically bowed out and was going to go ahead about my life. The next issue, that wasn't even the next issue because them cowards waited about 4 issues before they got their story together. 4 issues later, half of New York is commenting on me getting shot. And before, they was all like, we didn't see nothing. In the first issue, read it, Vibe viewers. Nobody seen shit. The 4th issue, when they came back with a reply, everybody knew what I did. They knew what I said. I was acting. Who gets shot 5 times in acts? Oh, I didn't get shot 5 times in their vision. I only got shot once because they found the bullet. The police found it, but now they the cops.
He got shot 5 times.
He got shot 5 times.
But they believe him one
But
time.
half in New York only believe he got shot 1 time because the police only found 1 bullet.
That ain't nothing to play with, bro. And he say he shot 5 times. He got shot 5 times. That shit ain't nothing to play with for sure. Hey, it's my body.
Everybody knew what I did. They knew what I said. I was acting. Who gets shot 5 times in acts? Oh, I didn't get shot 5 times in their vision. I only got shot once because they found the bullet. The police found it, but now they the cops. Now they doing detective work. They found the bullet. Oh, you found the bullet, huh? So what is this other shit in me then? What was the doctors talking about? What? Can you explain these other holes in me? How'd I get gunpowder all over me? That insulted my intelligence. So yes, I did say Thug Life was there. Yes, I bowed out, all of that. But when they said that, they breathed new life in me. And Thug Life not only became a rap group, but it became a way of life for life for me. Because they disrespected me, my name, my family, what I had been through. They said that I couldn't be in pain. I could not feel.
Thug Life.
He said when he got shot and survived them 5 bullets,
Uh-huh.
he bowed down and said Thug Life is dead.
Ooh.
Like he wasn't finna be out there in the streets no more.
Okay.
He saying he was dead. Until half of New York artists kept saying he faking.
Mm-hmm.
He only got shot one time.
Okay.
And he said that about Thug Life. It made it a group now.
Okay. You know who's all in Thug Life? You don't know who's all in Thug Life. Anybody got to tell her who's all in Thug Life show. Okay.
For me, because they disrespected me, my name, my family, what I had been through. They said that I couldn't be in pain. I could not feel. I could not be hurt. In my moment of pain, when I was shot 5 times in jail for a crime I didn't commit, while every other black person, I mean, whoever they was fucking babies in the ass or killing bitches and cutting them in 50 pieces, these niggas got support. I go to jail for a crime everybody know I did not commit, get shot 5 times, and I'm getting raped in jail, woundy, wompty. They just say anything to assassinate my character. What that showed me, remember this lack of a conscience when I come out. Remember this lack of mercy.
So they, you know what I'm saying, people went to, you know what I'm saying, he went to jail for stuff he didn't even commit. You know what I'm saying? Something he didn't even do. He got raped in jail. Oh, I didn't even know all that. I ain't know all that. Of course I didn't know all that. You know what I'm saying? Just not getting into Tupac. You feel me? I ain't know he got, you know what I'm saying? He got shot 5 times and they still not caring what he got going on. That is crazy. I know it was a lot of pressure on him. I would felt like, what am I doing? Like, it just shot 5 times and they still not understanding like what I'm going through, bro.
He actually got raped in jail.
I don't think nobody would play about that. I don't know.
No, he's probably just like giving out like naming stuff that goes on inside the jailhouse.
Oh, cause I don't know. That's nothing to play about for sure.
To assassinate my character. What that showed me, remember this lack of a conscience when I come out. Remember this lack of mercy when I come out. Remember this lack of compassion when I come out. But now I come out, everybody want to calm down and relax and forget what you said. Donnie Simpson was on TV in front of bars like this going, who am I? Tupac. But I'm wrong. You feel me? Niggas is hypocrites. You read where I gave my whole soul to you motherfuckers and said, yo, I'm through. I just want to chill. I just want to live life. And motherfuckers took shots from every direction. They thought that meant that I'm gay now. Here, fuck me in the ass now. So, okay, you want to see some macho shit? I'm the most macho nigga out here. I thought you niggas knew. I'm the most thuggish nigga out here. I have no motherfucking fear. I have no fear. I have only ambition.
Hey, he that, bro. He speak for himself for sure.
Yeah, the man said that they thought since he said he done with Thug Life, everybody started throwing shots at him because they thought he was soft now.
He was so that's
I didn't want to say what he said, but
you feel me? Yeah, you too sensitive. But hey, I don't even know, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Just because he didn't want to be a part of Thug Life no more. They thought he was soft. I don't like that.
I'm the most macho nigga out here. I thought you niggas knew. I'm the most thuggish nigga out here. I have no motherfucking fear. I have no fear. I have only ambition and I want mine. And I will do anything to protect and feed my family. And these niggas represent a threat. Because I worked too hard on this. And as far as hip-hop and all of that, I feel as though I'm not the god of hip-hop, but what we do on the West Coast, I sold 5 million in 2 months. Biggie album been out 2 years. He's barely touching 2 million. This nigga had 50 remixes, 1,000. He got everybody in New York in his videos and still barely touching 2 million. I've been out 2 months. My shit sold 5 million with 2 videos out. I'm just starting.
Tell me that ain't a good accomplishment for sure.
That man flexing right now. You said Biggie made an album with 55 features.
You feel me? Had everybody in New York, bro.
And still ain't touched 2 million yet.
2 million, bro.
And he said, I've been out 2 months and sold,
oh, yeah. Hey, tell me that ain't GOAT status, bro. Tell me that ain't GOAT status for sure.
He touching 2 million. This nigga had 50 remixes, 1,000. He got everybody in New York in his videos and still barely touching 2 million. I've been out 2 months. My shit sold 5 million with 2 videos out. I'm just starting.
He been out, 2 months, he said?
And sold 5 million.
5 million, bro? Who doing that, bro? Who doing it like Tupac, bro? He sold 5 million, bro. Come on, bro. Tupac is an OG for sure. I love him, bro.
He touching 2 million. This nigga that had 50 remixes, 1,000. He got everybody in New York in his videos and still barely touching 2 million. I've been out 2 months. My shit sold 5 million with 2 videos out. I'm just starting. These niggas can't touch us. They can't. They can't. Really, it's funny.
I think the new era of rap is like non-thug life or whatever. Like, where do you see it?
That's what they want to do.
Okay.
That's what they want to do because now everybody is shell-shocked and they having trauma. We've been having traumatic nights always. I want to get away from it a lot. I tried to get away from it, but you can't. That's what they taught me.
Right.
The streets didn't teach me that thug life can never die. The world taught me that. I thought I could retire and move on. When I moved on to the so-called real world, the civilized world, these motherfuckers is worse than the niggas in the streets. They was telling, I had little girls writing to me crying, saying you got raped in jail, I'm so sorry. That shit right there is what will fuel the anger that will never die. I had to write letters to 1,000 little kids explaining to them that I would be dead before a motherfucker would rape me, and you know that.
See? You see what I'm talking about now?
Yeah, bro.
That's why I said I don't think he actually got raped. He's just saying
You know what I'm
everything
saying?
that goes on inside the jailhouse.
That's crazy, bro. That is crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Tupac been through a lot. He was only for him to only be, you know what I'm saying, 25 when he passed away, bro. He experienced a lot of it was a lot of stuff going back on in the day for sure. I don't even know. How old is my grandma? She was born in 64. Tupac was born in 71. Right? They said 71. He was born. Mistake me in the correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. He was born in 71. He was here with my grandma was here for sure, but it's crazy for sure.
To 1,000 little kids explaining to them that I would be dead before a motherfucker would rape me, and you know that.
He didn't even make it in the 2000s.
So as far as everybody, there is no mercy in my heart. You know what I mean? I'm not out here on no wild shit like I was before. This is not the same Tupac. Believe me. I'm just very pissed off. And don't think because you see me at an award show smiling or giving away an award or because I don't fight at this time, that don't mean I ain't mad. I'm pissed off. And this ain't, don't tell me ain't nothing wrong and we should all be together and woo 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 because y'all niggas ain't getting no more money. You ain't getting no money because I made it that way.
You have groups coming out, you produce
Yeah,
groups?
the Outlaws.
Oh, really?
I murdered Thug Life and gave birth to the Outlaws. I murdered Thug Life. The niggas ain't act right. I murdered all of them. As far as the music business. And I gave birth to the Outlaws. And they all blood relatives. Now I got a military, not mob like Italians, but mob like we've been mob orientated all our lives. Fuck that shit they be telling me about because everybody's saying because we choose to be organized now that we are emulating Italians and we should emulate Italians because they don't like us. Motherfuckers got it twisted. You know what I mean? We got organization because we peak game. And it's not the mob really that we seeing, it's really the government. They the biggest mob. That's who we study. Governments.
I'll leave that to the government, the biggest mob for sure.
The man smart though.
Smart? Why you say that?
Cause he said he murdered Thug Life for his music business and gave birth to the Outlaws. And they all blood related.
Ooh.
Like the Outlaws are all somehow related.
Okay. You just love how Tupac think his way of going. I like how his way of going too as well.
Yeah, cause you blood related.
Yeah.
If one fight, they all fight.
Okay, that's love right there for sure.
Organization because we peak game. And it's not the mob really that we seeing, it's really the government. They the biggest mob. That's who we study. Governments. Just like me, they say this guy's Mr. Duplicity. He's always saying this good shit to the females, and he say ho and this and that. See, that's where you're wrong. First you tell all the niggas, they tell him too short, but he never say nice shit. And they telling him he's a horrible person. I say one bad shit on one side, a good shit on the other side, and I'm Mr. Duplicity. What does the world want? They have to sit their politically correct ass down and figure out what it is they want. Because they bullshit. All the time. I'm really into books. I'm into the part. Right now, I'm into Mastering the Art of War, The Art of War. I just found all these new books. Thoughts of a General, How to Win an Argument Every Time, The Buying of a President. What's that book I got? The Russian guy? Stalin. I got that. Christopher Darden book. You'll never work again in Hollywood, whatever that is, when they talking about people that slept together. I've been reading that, a lot of different things, but mostly.
He's reading a lot of books for
see,
sure.
You know what I'm saying? He's intelligent.
He's intelligent, bro. He write poetry, he rap, bro. He read books. If I was doing all that, I would not find no time in my spare time just to pull out a book and read it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I feel like I be rushing.
No,
like I'm rushing myself for sure.
Low key poetry come from reading a lot.
Yeah, reading a lot. Hey, if you good at poetry, because I could never write a poetry in school, but I don't. You know what I'm saying?
I wrote one in school. It's a reward thing.
I thought poetry was like making every line rhyme. It is?
It is.
I really don't know what poetry is, but I could never really.
Like is it Dr. Seuss?
Yeah.
That's a poetry book.
Okay. I could never do poetry in school for sure. I could never do that for sure.
Christopher Darden book. You'll never work again in Hollywood, whatever that is, when they talking about people that slept together. I've been reading that, a lot of different things, but mostly shit on what built generals and what made countries and what I want to read what Clinton read. Because he does the same shit I do, but don't, get in trouble. All his homeboys commit suicide. He get caught with his pants down in the bathroom, and this nigga is still the president. I got women marching outside my shows. This nigga is the fucking president.
Oh, Lord. He said somebody the president, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he said he basically read whatever the other person read.
Okay.
Cause he's trying to see how he do the same thing I do and still get treated good.
Okay. Some ain't adding up. Some ain't adding up for sure.
His pants down in the bathroom, and this nigga is still the president. I got women marching outside my shows. This nigga is the fucking president. I'm 24, he's 40. What's his excuse?
Selena? You expect Sadia?
Who?
Sadia?
Yeah, he's with us.
Yeah.
Aside from the fame, the money, what do you think you can offer someone in a relationship?
A woman in relationship? I believe that, I always discuss this, I feel like I'm one of the old-fashioned type of guys, where as soon as I find me a woman that doesn't mind the fact that I want to be in charge, and that I believe that, just like with the yin and yang, there's a masculine and feminine, I believe in that in a relationship. I believe that most of our problems as black people, and as people in general, is that we've forgotten our roles. The men have forgotten their roles as men, therefore the women have forgotten their roles. And that's where we get all this duplicity in lovemaking and duplicity in sexuality, is because we've forgotten our roles and we're willing to settle for less. Not that they're not legitimate people who really do like this side, but a lot of it right now is just this niggas ain't shit. So I want some pussy, you know what I mean? And the niggas just being like, these black bitches ain't shit and whoop, or these white bitches ain't shit and whoop. And for me, I can't do that. I can't turn my love off for a woman, no matter if they send me to jail and they talk shit, and they really do piss me off. But I still can't love a man. I still love women. I still get excited when they come in the room and all that. So I feel as though what I can offer is my viewpoint, who I am, and my style, my lifestyle.
I get it. I get what you're saying. Most men nowadays lower, like when females do something crazy to them, they lower themselves to go want to be with a man. That's what he's trying to say. He's saying men forget their roles and women forget their roles, and that's where all this other stuff coming in from.
Okay.
So he said no matter what happens in a relationship, he can't turn his love off for a woman. No matter if the woman send him to jail or do this or do that. He's still gonna love a woman. He's not gonna love no man.
Okay.
So
For real. You know what I'm saying? He's always gonna love a woman just strong. Okay. He got a different type of love. That's why he ain't in, you know what I'm saying, for sure.
Shit, they really do piss me off. But I still can't love a man. I still love women. I still get excited when they come in the room and all that. So I feel as though what I can offer is my viewpoint, who I am, and my style, my lifestyle. And that I believe in my heart that I'm a man's man. I'm a man's man. I made myself. I'm a millionaire by my own hands, you know what I mean? I fight for myself. I've been fighting for myself. I'm a struggler, a striver. I take care of my family. I take everything that you would want, I do. You know what I mean? It's just that I'm real. So I'm not politically correct, but I'm still a man's man. And I believe in family values.
What type of woman would it take?
A very, very, very strong woman. And one who was more in love with me than I was. Because I have to be more in love with her than she is. And that's what it is. Every time I fall in love with a woman, I don't fall in love with the woman she is. I fall in love with the woman that she could be. I never found
I fall in love with a woman she could be.
Like,
Words from Tupac.
he said the perfect woman for him is that she have to love him more than he did.
Okay.
And he gotta love a woman more than she is.
Okay.
Like he can't love her for who she is. He love her for who she can be.
Real spill, no cap. Real. You feel me? You feel like that real?
True.
Even though Tracy been explaining me, he really
real.
explaining to me like the rundown. You know what I'm saying? He's explaining to me for sure.
Cause I understand where he's coming from.
Okay, he's explaining to me, so you know what I'm saying. I'm just locking in for sure. You feel me? For sure.
What type of woman would it take?
A very, very, very strong woman, and one who was more in love with me than I was, because I have to be more in love with her than she is, and that's what it is. Every time I fall in love with a woman, I don't fall in love with the woman she is. I fall in love with the woman that she could be. I haven't found a woman yet that fits up to my standards, and I'm sure I don't fit up to anybody's standards. But I haven't found one yet. But I found ones that I think they have the potential to be the rawest woman in the world. You know what I mean? I feel like it's natural for a man, especially being black, to feel like he's a king and he's looking for his queen. And that's where I'm at right now. You can't be a king until you've made it yourself, until you've done something. And I've accomplished my goals. My goals are set out to make me a man. Now I feel like I'm a man now. I set out goals to make me a king. Now I'm not a king of anybody else but me. You know, nobody else is under my rule but me and my kids. You know what I mean? But I made myself into a king. Now I need a queen to be happy so that I can be a teacher and a father. I can't be that until I find a queen. So I'm stuck in it.
He can't be that until he find a queen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because black men in general feel like they a king already.
Yeah.
But you can't become a king until you find a queen.
Okay.
And he said you can't become a teacher and the other stuff until you have a queen and kids.
Oh. Words from Tupac for sure.
I made myself into a king. Now I need a queen to be happy so that I can be a teacher and a father. I can't be that until I find a queen. So I'm stuck in it.
More
Tell you what to do, what to get.
Hey man, bring my little homie home. He is not old enough to hang out with you.
I don't know what kind of phone he on right now. What kind of phone?
I was home. No, I went to the gas station to wait for y'all. Y'all kept going. So then I went behind you and kept going behind you. When I came behind you, you already went to your house. But I came.
That boy on the phone interview, you feel me? What I'm saying? He like you on one of them
Them little old phones.
them old school phone you just pick up, you feel what I'm saying? With the dial pad on. I ain't gonna lie, he tuned in right now.
No, I went to the gas station to wait for y'all. Y'all kept going. So then I went behind you and kept going behind you. When I came behind you, you already went to your house. But I came to my house, what you saying? Huh? At your house. Oh, what you did? You ain't see me turn around. You ain't see me turn around. Excuse me. Sit my little homie home. Put him in the cab or something. I'm doing that at 2 o'clock.
I really want to know how it was back in the day with the phone, like the touch screen. Did they have the touch screen?
No, they did not.
No, they didn't have the touch screen phone.
No.
So they ain't really did have no phones for sure. They ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Every year
Yeah,
it's like
them house phones.
you feel me? Every year they start to get, you know what I'm saying, better with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it was. I want to know for sure.
Excuse me. Sit my little homie home. Put him in the cab or something.
How do you even put that music on YouTube and stuff? You feel me?
Hmm?
How do you even put that music on YouTube?
YouTube wasn't around back then.
Oh, that's why, you know, okay. That's why some of these songs say it came out like 6 years ago and stuff.
Yeah,
but it really didn't come out 6 years ago.
They really came out probably 20-something years ago.
Ooh, they had to go look these up or something. You feel me?
I'm doing that at 2 o'clock. Alright? Yeah.
She's just waiting.
What? The interview? Yeah. Out here too, I think on 106. So, can you send a nigga on? put that in the interview. So, keys to the bone? Huh? Come on, man. The batteries is running out.
Yeah. Batteries are running out, for sure.
Cuz, man, we got some work to do. You know I gotta go back to the movie set tomorrow. I don't got but today to work with they at. Yeah, I'm trying to rush the studio.
She look like she just waiting like, oh my gosh, got off the phone. But that man got motion right now. You feel me?
The
Like
man
he got...
say, hurry up, man, cause you know I'm busy. I got a movie thing tomorrow.
You feel me? He got motion
This
right
the
now.
this the only time he got to do the interview with them.
Oh, for real? They
Yeah,
had to squeeze it in. He a busy man. He a busy man for sure.
Cuz, man, we got some work to do. You know I gotta go back to the movie set tomorrow. I don't got but today to work with they at. Yeah, I'm trying to rush the studio. So can you handle that for me, please? Alright, stop bullshit, man. Put him in the cab. I know you smoking on your key and you think you fucking cash, bro. But send a nigga home. Alright? Alright. Now he don't know how to drive. Don't give him no car. Just put him in the cab. Let him drive. Put him in the cab, man. Fuck.
Shit, shout out.
This nigga crazy about getting drive. Yeah. Come on, man. Bye. That nigga crazy. Coughing all over the phone and shit. He trying to take Lou to Vegas. Nigga can't get no casinos. Nigga ain't but, what, 12? Trying to see go to Vegas. Until I said, no, we gonna swim it. That nigga can't swim.
You gotta do some homework.
Like I said, nigga got homework. Send him home. Because Phantom coming, then Moo gonna be gone.
I don't know how old he was when he did his interview. Y'all let us know how the comments how old he was.
Take all y'all. That's how I'm one of them.
Sound like you say
You want to take one of our kids out? Take all of them to Vegas. Don't just take the cute little ones. Yeah, I'm working on one right now. 10 more. And
Yo, y'all really gotta let us know how old he was in his interview because.
I don't know. 'Cause I know in the interview he said he was like 24 and the other dude was 40.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know.
Correct us in the comment. Like, let us know how old he was for sure. I wanna know.
you want to take one of our kids out? Take all of them to Vegas. Don't just take the cute little ones. Yeah, I'm working on one right now. 10 more. And Tandy Newton called Gridlock.
Oh, when's it coming out?
It should be out in January, February. We're doing a soundtrack too.
Really? You feel real positive about that?
Very, very positive. So great. It's going to be something totally different. Hopefully, this will do something for me. You know what I mean? It's a shame. If nothing else, at best, it'll just prove I can show up on the set on time and still have an hour to sell 5 million and doing my shit.
Congratulations on that.
And still be pushing this, thank you. And still be doing that show, just that I work hard. If nothing else, to show why I should not be in jail. Because in a little bit of time that I've been out, I've made these things to show that I don't need to be in jail. You know, you can still rehabilitate my ass right out here, you know, with everybody else. Because it's the money that rehabilitates me, not the jail.
Okay. What about father figures? Like, you don't hear much about you speak about your mother a lot.
Hold on, he said you know reason why he should be in jail. You feel what I'm saying?
He said jail don't rehabilitate him.
For sure, you know what I'm
Only the
saying?
money do.
That was a mouthful. You know what I'm saying? That's a mouthful.
That's a hard word to pronounce.
For sure.
You know, with everybody else. Because it's the money that rehabilitates me, not the jail.
Okay. What about father figures? Like, you don't hear much about you speak about your mother a lot, not about your father. Do you have a relationship with him?
I thought my father was dead for all my life, except after I got shot, I looked up and there was this nigga that looked dead on me, and he was my father, so I found out. We still ain't taking no blood test, but I mean, the nigga looked like me, and then the other nigga is dead, so to me it's like I'm past the father thing, you know what I mean? But I do want to know him, and I do know him, and we do talk, and he did help me when I was locked down, and he did come visit me, and it's all love, but I'm past that.
Religion, what religion are you?
I'm the religion that, to me, is the realest religion there is. I believe in God. I try to pray to God every night as I pass out.
Right.
And I think that's, and to me, religion, my idea of religion is this. I think that if you, I learned this in jail, because I talked to every God there was in jail. I think that if you take one of the O's out of good, it's God. If you add a D to evil, it's the devil. I think some cool motherfuckers sat down a long time ago and said, let's figure out a way that we can control motherfuckers. And that's what they came up with, is the Bible. Because if the guy wrote the Bible, I'm sure it would have been a revised copy by now.
I like that. The way he just thought about that?
Yeah, you know, you see how my face, I had to think about it for sure.
That's
Had to
smart.
think about it
If
for
you take
sure.
one of the O's out of good, you got God. And if you take the D and put it in front of evil, you got the devil.
I ain't know that. I ain't know that. You feel
I
me?
knew that, but I didn't think of it.
I ain't think of it like that for sure. He make you think. He make you think for sure. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Motherfuckers sat down a long time ago and said, let's figure out a way that we can control motherfuckers. And that's what they came up with, is the Bible. Because if the guy wrote the Bible, I'm sure it would have been a revised copy by now. You know what I mean? Because a lot of shit has changed. And I've been looking for this revised copy, and I don't see it. I still see that same old copy that they had from then. And I'm not disrespecting anybody's religion. Please forgive me if it comes off like that. I'm just stating my opinion. I feel like we get crucified. I mean, the Bible was telling us all these people did this because they suffered this much. That's what makes them special people. I got shot 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? And I got crucified to the media. You know what I mean? And I walked through with the thorns on. And I had shit thrown on me. And I had the thief at the top. I told that nigga I'll be back for you. You know what I mean? And trust me, this not supposed to be going down. I'll be back. So I'm not saying I'm Jesus, but I'm saying that we go through that type of thing every day. We don't part the Red Sea, but we walk through the hood without getting shot. You know what I mean? We don't turn water to wine, but we turn motherfucking dope fiends and dope heads into productive citizens into society. You know what I mean?
Well, he said a mouthful
He's saying
right.
a lot right now.
He's saying a lot right now.
He's saying he survived 5 shots, so he's not trying to say he's Jesus. Because he's just saying.
You feel me?
Yeah,
He said he was crucified to the media. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. That man done went through a lot. 5 shots, a lot to survive. I ain't gonna lie to you for sure.
Turn water.
You know where he got shot at?
I don't know.
I don't know where he got shot at for sure.
Wine, but we turn motherfucking dope fiends and dope heads into productive citizens into society. You know what I mean? We turn money. We turn words into money. You know what I mean? What greater gift can there be? So I believe God blesses us. I believe God blesses those that hustle, those that use their mind, and those that overall are righteous. I believe that your karma, everything that you do bad comes back to you. So anything that I'm doing that's bad, I'm going to have to suffer for. But in my heart, I think what I'm doing is right. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm going to heaven. You know what I mean? And I think heaven is just when you sleep with a good conscience. You don't have nightmares. And hell is when you sleep, the last thing you see is all the fucked up things you did in your life. And you just see it over and over again. Because you don't burn. Because if that's...
Oh, that's his way of thinking it. That's his way of thinking it. I don't know.
When you sleep, you just have good things.
Mm-hmm.
That's heaven.
Yeah.
When you sleep and you have dreams about all the bad stuff you done did.
Yeah.
That's
a
a nice way of thinking.
Everybody got their way of it, you feel me? Everybody got their own opinion of it for sure.
Nightmares. And hell is when you sleep, the last thing you see is all the fucked up things you did in your life. And you just see it over and over again. Because you don't burn. Because if that's the case, it's hell on earth. Because bullets burn. You know what I mean? It's people that got burnt in fires. That means they went to hell already. You know what I mean? All that is here. So what else? What do you got there that we ain't seen here? What, you gonna walk around aimlessly, zombie? Nigga, that's here. You ain't been on the streets lately? You know what I mean? But heaven is now. Look, we sitting up here in the big screen. It's heaven for the moment. You know what I mean? Hell is jail. I seen that one. Trust me, this is what's real. And all that other shit is to control you. If the churches took half the money that they was making and gave it back to the community, we'd be all right. If they take half the buildings that...
Half of the money they get in the community.
Churches took half of the money they make to get to the community, we'd be good.
FBI, you think so?
Yeah,
You think everybody be straight, you know what I'm saying? Everybody be good, you feel me? Everybody on these streets be, you know what I'm saying, for sure. But people need to go to the church too, for sure. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, people need to start joining church service for real.
And all that other shit is to control you. If the churches took half the money that they was making and gave it back to the community, we'd be all right. If they take half the buildings that they use to praise God and gave it to motherfuckers who need God, we'd be all right. We'd be all right. Have you seen some of these goddamn churches lately? It's ones that take up the whole block in New York. It's homeless people out here. Why ain't God letting them stay there? Why these niggas got gold ceilings and shit? Why God need gold ceilings to talk to me? Why do God need colored windows to talk to me? Why God can't come where I'm at, where he sent me? If God wanted to talk to me in a pretty spot like that, why the hell he sent me here then? You know what I mean? That make ghetto kids not believe in God. Why? So that's a wrong religion. I believe in God. I believe God put us wherever we want to be at. Then it makes sense that God will put us in the ghetto. That means he wants us to work hard to get up out of here. That means he's testing us even more. That makes sense.
No, that's how I look at it too.
What?
God only put you in tough situations because he want to see if you got what it takes to get out of there.
Yeah, for sure. He does. Some people can't even do it for sure. But you know, hey, I'm standing 10 toes down. Hey, I'm trying to beat every obstacle you throw my way. I'm not lying to you, the motherfuckers tough. But you feel me? Hey, we gonna knock them out for sure. We knocking them out, boy. You feel me? That's all we gonna say.
God put us wherever we want to be at. Then it makes sense that God will put us in the ghetto. That means he wants us to work hard to get up out of here. That means he's testing us even more. That makes sense. It makes sense that if you're good in your heart, then you closer to God. But if you evil, then you close to the devil. That makes sense. I see that every day. All that other spooky shit don't make sense. And I don't even believe, I'm not dissing them, but I don't believe in the brothers. I was in jail with them and having conversations. Brothers, I'm God. If you God, open the gate for me.
Yeah.
You know how far the sun is and how far the moon is? How the hell do I pop this fucking gate and get me free up out of here? Then I'll be a 5% for life. Well, never seen it.
Hold on. I ain't gonna lie. Tupac, he said it right.
Real stuff in the
You
world.
feel me? If you stay to the end, bro, to see, you know what I'm saying, our Robert actions is, Tupac said a lot in this genre, bro. For us to be you know what I'm saying, we just now getting to Tupac and everything, even though he basically explained, you know what I'm saying, the rundown to me for sure, you know what I'm saying, had to think a little longer on what, you know what I'm saying, he was saying for sure. You know what I'm saying, he broke everything down for me. I ain't gonna lie to you, but hey, if we say anything wrong in here, please correct us in the comments down below. But we ain't gonna say too much. We're gonna go ahead and end it out before we end this video. It's very extra video, but make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, y'all done comment some banging songs. Bigger videos on TVR2 next guy on the channel. On the road to 4,000 scholars, get again. Bow.